I woke up, I opened my eyes and I was looking up at the sky. The sun was beaming into my eyes and I just thought, where am I? And then clenched my hand. Couldn't feel his hand in mine anymore.
Police have today released the name of a 4-year-old boy killed in a freak accident in a Derbyshire village. Finlay Martin died after being hit by a runaway trailer.
Zoe and Finlay had been walking to collect his big sister from school. It was the last day before the long summer holiday. They were hit from behind by a trailer which had broken free from a car.
He was always acting, always singing, always doing a little show for us.
Yeah!
He wanted to be a superstar. Yeah, he was always playing his guitar and singing.
Here's Findlay!
Always happy. Always a huge smile on his face. He was our little sunshine. He was gorgeous. And we miss him so much.
When it first happened, many thought it was a tragic one-off, but you don't have to look far to find details of other similar deaths in recent years. Pedestrians and motorists killed by runaway trailers. When Finlay's family asked Derbyshire Police how many deaths in total had been caused that year by faulty trailers, they were told none at all. But they knew from their own tragic experience that simply couldn't be true. And that all highlighted an important problem with the government's own accident statistics. In the pages and pages that have to be filled out for a serious or fatal collision, there is nowhere for an officer to be able to record that the accident was caused by a faulty trailer. The trailer which hit Finlay had brakes, but they didn't work. Its owner and the driver who'd borrowed it were both fined. Finlay's family want annual checks on trailers, just like an MOT for a car.
I'd hope the law could be changed, because accidents are just going to keep happening again and again. I think it's just pure common sense that they should be tested.
They've been supported by their local councillor for Heege and by an internet site calling for a change in the law both here and in America.
To me, it's not like drink driving or speeding, where there will always be some people who slip through the net. If the government bring an MOT system in, they can force these vehicles off the road.
Morning, sir. Is it your trailer? OK, how long have you had it, sir?
After Finlay's death, Derbyshire Police began looking into the state of trailers used to take rubbish to local tips. This is just the latest in a series of checks by Derbyshire Police. During one operation on the first anniversary of Finlay's death, every trailer which was stopped was found to have a serious defect. At the moment, the law says only those built after 1997 need a chain to stop them running away if the main hitch fails.
Anything before that, or anything we can't prove year of manufacture, there's no legal requirement to have a chain fitted.
That seems crazy.
It is crazy. It's absolutely ludicrous.
I'm familiar with the idea that they're supposed to actually have couplings on larger vehicles, but I didn't know they'd introduced it for small trailers. Yeah. But obviously now I know I can put one on.
Finlay's case was the catalyst for us to examine this much more closely, and what we found is over 70% of the trailers have some defect or another. Some of those defects were very serious. We wouldn't countenance a 70% defect rate for cars or for buses or for lorries, and I don't think we should accept that for trailers either.
The crash which claimed her son's life broke Zoe's neck. She was millimetres away from dying or being left paralysed. Now she's overcome those injuries and is pregnant again.
It'll be something for me to fill my arms again with love. And I think it'll be really nice for Millie. I think it's quite a miracle that I'm able to have a baby.
For every serious accident like Zoe and Finlay's, there are many near misses. This was the aftermath of a crash last summer at Moira on the Derbyshire-Leicestershire border when a farm trailer broke free from a tractor.
I was running late that day and I'm just glad I was, because if I'd been on time I might have been walking past the wall at the same time as the trailer had come off. A lot of mums walk up and down this road with pushchairs, and there's other dog walkers as well, not just me. So that day, you know, they were very lucky there wasn't a car coming the other way and there was no people walking past at the time.
The government's used comedy to spread the safety message. This Highways Agency DVD, released last year, features a Mr. Bean-type character, hapless Eric. Here, as he prepares to tow a horse box, he fails to attach the safety cable. But there's nothing funny about the reality. A static caravan being towed on a trailer becomes loose and hurtles into oncoming traffic. Fortunately, no one was hurt, and this clip on YouTube shows just how far a small trailer can travel with no brake or secondary chain. Over a year into the Martin family's campaign, and word from Westminster of a breakthrough. The government is going to include checks on tow bars as part of the MOT for cars and vans, as a direct result of what happened to Finlay.
There is a review being undertaken. Garages who are undertaking the MOTs are required to do more checking, but clearly there's still more to be done.
Do you think there is any prospect of an MOT coming in for trailers?
I would not put it into the situation that it would never happen or won't happen. We're too early at the evidence gathering stage.
But it is a reality in other countries. In New Zealand, the equivalent of just over £10 gets your trailer checked and on the road for half a year.
Oh, it's easy to do. You just got to book it into the garage. Each warrant of fitness lasts for 6 months and it costs around about $30, $60 a year. Then you've got to have it registered. If you are stopped without a warrant of fitness, there is quite a hefty fine to pay. It's been in for so long now, people just comply with it. It's just one of those things you have to do.
For me, if the law does get changed, it will be Finlay's law.
Finlay deserves that. He deserves for something to be done.
I listened to those campaigners, I listened to Derbyshire Police, I listened to the evidence. We will make conclusions on the back of that, but it will take a little time to get to that point.
In the immediate future, happier times. Zoe's baby has arrived.
She's lovely, she's really content, and she's brought back all the smiles again, which is really nice. Her name's Tula, and Tula means strength.